Welcome, ACU Chat family, to the second episode of the You series, where in each episode we explore the depths of words beginning with the letter U. I am your host, Ursula, and today the spotlight is on the word unconditional. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, the word unconditional is an adjective and it means not limited by or subject to conditions or stipulations, absolute, unlimited, or complete. What does it mean to express or receive something without limitations or expectations? In the world that we live in today, the act of having unconditional anything is very rare. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of the word? For majority of people, love comes to mind. Unconditional love is often mentioned in speaking of relationships. It has been said that there are 4 different types of love, which are philia, friendship love, eros, sensual or romantic love, storge, love for family, and agape, perfect unconditional love. Agape love embraces all imperfections and has transformative power to change anyone's mindset and heart. This type of love extends beyond romantic relationships. It can extend to friendships and self-love. In order to truly love yourself, you must accept all that comes with you. Embrace what seems to be your imperfections. Your imperfections will draw the correct people that were created to love you. The people who are assigned to your life will love your imperfections. And if these imperfections need to be perfected, they will be there every step of the way to help you. Your circle was created to deal with your quirks and mannerisms. One way to know that someone is not for you is to see their reactions when you show them your imperfections. Please note that you should examine others before you let them into your life. Most times, we give people access to our lives who are not deserving or worthy of being a part of our lives. One way to practice unconditional love is to participate in unconditional acts of kindness. One of the greatest acts of unconditional kindness is giving up your life for someone else. Now you may be thinking, Ursula, I am not giving up my life for someone. I value my life and I would never die for anyone. I am not talking about a physical death, no. I am referring to giving up your desires for someone else, giving up your time for someone else. I remember a time when I was going through depression after my mother passed in 2012. I was blessed to have someone come into my life to help me come out of that depression. This person gave up their life for me. I was working the graveyard shift at the time, and the person would stay on the phone with me from the beginning of my shift until the end of my shift, as I was navigating through difficult emotional situations. This person would allow me to call at any time of the day for absolutely anything. That is an example of unconditional kindness and acceptance. Now let's talk about 5 challenges to practicing unconditional acceptance. As we explore these challenges, think of ways that you can conquer these things in your life. Number 1, navigating personal biases. Seek multiple perspectives. Learn to look at a situation through the other person's eyes. 2, balancing boundaries. Do not be afraid to say no if you need to say no. The word no is not a negative word. It can be a positive word used to establish a firm and solid boundary that may need to be set up. 3, facing fear of vulnerability. Unconditionally accepting others often requires vulnerability. Please, ACU Chat family, I ask that you evaluate yourself with a fine-tuned comb to be certain that you are able to share experiences with others without any fear. No one can hold you down when you release your experiences. You have control over your destiny when you are the one telling your story. 4, addressing past hurts. It is important that once we identify that past hurts are still a part of our lives, that we deal with these things head on so that we can be completely healed and ready to walk in unconditional acceptance. Last point, number 5, cultivating patience. Unconditional acceptance is a process that requires patience. Take a second to consider the people and moments in your life where you've experienced the word unconditional. You were created to live a complete, unlimited life. Please share your personal experiences with unconditional moments. Have you received or given unconditional love, forgiveness, or support? Reach out on social media using hashtag #UnconditionalYou. That is hashtag unconditional and the letter U. And let's celebrate these heartfelt stories. As we wrap up this episode on the word unconditional, remember that sometimes the most meaningful aspects of life come without conditions. Stay tuned for more episodes in the You series. Thank you so very much for listening to this episode. My name is Ursula, and until next time, may your days be filled with unconditional love, joy, and understanding.